Hey there, it's Austin Meyer, the author of XPlane. Today, we're in a really nice plane, the Cirrus SR-22, and I'm going to show you how to fly it. Be aware though, I am not touching the controls. You're going to be flying. I'm just going to talk you through it on the radio. We're going to start by getting your seat adjusted. Hit the less than and greater than keys on your keyboard to scoot that seat forwards and backwards until you got it just where you want it. Now, hit the up and down arrow keys to adjust your seat up or down. Maybe raise that seat a little so you can see over the dash a little better. Now, hit the Q and E keys to look left and right. Take a look out at your wings, for example. You might need to look up or down a bit. Hit the R and F keys to do that. Okay, you can move around the cockpit like you need to. Let's take a look at this bird from the outside. Hit the Shift 4 key to get an external circling view. Hit the arrow keys to move around this airplane. Get behind the airplane so you can see the flaps back there on the back of the wing. Let's set those flaps for takeoff. Hit the 2 key. That's going to lower them down a notch. You can hit the 1 key to retract them again, but I want 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. Okay, you don't seem to have a joystick, so we're going to have to fly this thing with the mouse. You see that little rectangle in the center of the screen with the plus there in the middle? Click on that. When you grab that little plus icon with the mouse, that's basically like grabbing the stick of the airplane. Move your mouse around to move the flight controls. Look at the controls on the airplane move as you move the mouse. We can call this our pre-flight controls check. Click on that rectangle again to turn the stick loose. The controls are going to stay where you left them. Hit the W key to get back in the cockpit. Hit the W key to get back in the cockpit. Hit the W key to get back in the cockpit. Soon I'm going to ask you to control the speed of this airplane. First thing you got to know is where the airspeed indicator is. Look at the primary flight display. It's right in front of you. On the left side of the display is a tape. That's your airspeed. It's going to start showing numbers once you build up some speed and have some air pressure on that sensor. Now, if I ever tell you you're going too fast, you better raise the nose. Go uphill to slow down. If I ever tell you you're going too slow, lower that nose. Build up some speed by coming downhill. One more note, when you add power, that big propeller up there is going to send a spiraling slipstream over this airplane and onto the vertical stabilizer. That is going to pull the airplane to the left. Get ready to move your controls to the right to hold this airplane on the center line. And now it's time to get this bird flying. Hit the B key to turn the brakes off. Now it looks like you don't have a joystick throttle, so you're going to have to go to full power with the keyboard. Push and hold the F2 key until that engine sounds like it's running as fast as it's going to run. Remember, as you add power, that nose is going to pull to the left. Okay, we're getting to about 70 knots. Pull that mouse back towards you to raise that nose up to about 10 degrees. Hold those wings level. Hold that nose about 10 degrees pitch up. I want to see about 80 knots of airspeed. We got a little bit of altitude. Let's get rid of those flaps. Hit the 1 key. Let's clean this airplane up.